The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. Spit it out. What's up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me Amy.
Hello.
And Allison.
What up?
And Taylor.
Hi.
And a very special, very newly married lady, Katie.
Hi, everybody.
She's been on the show before, I think, right? She's been on with us?
Yeah.
I know she's been on Might Be News.
Yes.
She's been on Relatable Radio.
Yeah.
We'll try to get you on all the shows so you can be like the number one guest now.
She did the leg waxing on Might Be News.
That's
Yep.
but
That's
she
me.
was also on, well, that episode of Might Be News is the one that the recording didn't take first half.
Oh,
So yeah, but she was that episode too.
Yeah.
You can find us on mbnnetwork.com. It's never been easier. Also patreon.com/mbn network. I always make sure I say that right. It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what she said.
Nicely done.
Thank you for that. So today it's actually Sunday afternoon in recording world, but we wanted to kick off summer with some wine slushies that I think Amy found, right?
I did. I found an article. It was like a BuzzFeed something. And I was like, ooh, these look good. It's summer. It's time for fun drinks and whatever. And I figured if it's in like a frozen form, you can start drinking earlier in the day.
Yeah.
Because it seems like more legit, right? Because it's hot in the afternoons, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's watered down with all the ice. So
Exactly. So it's like barely alcohol.
Exactly. Start at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
be the person you want to be. Yeah.
Live
Also-
your best life.
Based off these recipes, I don't know if we need any ice because the fruit is frozen.
Yes.
So I made all that ice.
Oh yeah, you were worried about the ice.
We're gonna have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I woke up I was like 4 a.m. the other morning. I'm like, I gotta make ice. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough ice. So
I picked 3 different recipes to try. Jackie and I made the first one. And
Let's
then
all
we're going
pray.
to make 2 others at some point during the show and try them, see what we think, see what we like, see what we don't like. And then we'll share the recipes on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
And give you guys links to find all the delicious recipes.
So the first one up is a frozen peach Bellini.
Yes, which Bellinis are like
What's
one of my
Bellini?
favorite
Yeah.
drinks.
What's a Bellini? Is that the wine?
I think it
It's
Is it
well,
called-
it's
that wine
champagne
called
and
Bellini?
peach, right?
It's like champagne and peach. It was like my
Okay.
signature drink at my wedding. I don't think I ever had it at my wedding, but I'm pretty sure it was a signature drink.
Okay.
But it's very like refreshing and light and delicious.
Bath and
Oh.
Body Works. I don't know if it's a limited time offer, but they have a hand soap called Peach Bellini. And
Can you
it's-
drink it?
No, but it smells amazing, and I love it.
So this recipe
we try it?
is frozen peaches, mango
can't wait.
nectar, and
Going
prosecco.
for it. I feel like I'm gonna slurp and do some ASMR for you guys. Okay.
Nope,
No. No.
don't do it.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah,
Chunky.
I don't.
Count me out. Chunky.
Well,
No.
Probably should have blended the peaches first.
This is our first try on the recipe. Sometimes you have to master it a little bit.
I actually like it though.
Mm-hmm.
I have a piece that I'm crunching.
See, right? And like you can just chew on the peaches a little
Sour.
bit.
I don't think it's that sour.
A little sour.
Like
mean, it's
you're
good.
It
being
tastes good.
Sour.
It tastes really good. It's just really
sour
chunky.
attitude.
It is a little sour.
Mad at you.
We need a strainer for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There were some recipes that, like with the fruit and stuff, you had to strain it. I'm like, I'm not going to do those. That's too complicated. I want like simple 3 ingredient, throw it in a blender
Yeah.
and done. Now, this one does say you're supposed to put the peaches and the mango nectar and blend it together, put it in a glass, and then pour the Prosecco over top of it. We missed that
We did-
step and we
yeah.
just threw it
I
all
didn't
in
even
the blender.
read the
It
recipe.
doesn't matter. I don't really know.
Yeah. Once I saw you guys pouring the Prosecco into the blender, I got a little worried, but I was like, you know what? They probably know what they're doing. They're reading the recipe, right?
It's called winging it, which we do at least once a week.
Let's be honest.
And it's
Once
this
you're a
stuff.
little drunk and you're drinking these, you're not going to do all the stuff. You're just going to throw it all in, right?
Sure.
Well, you know what you could do? You could make little ice cubes out of the frozen peaches and the nectar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you could just freeze them and then throw them in a thing and
Have at it.
Have at it. Yeah. Yeah. So I would say maybe a sweeter champagne would probably be a little bit better.
Like a Moscato or a sweet Riesling.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I
Those are
did
my
bring
favorite.
multiple different kinds of wines today for some of the other ones because I'm like, you can all use different wines.
What kind
right?
of champagne did we
Sure.
use?
This is Prosecco.
Okay.
So, and maybe using more, you could probably even throw in like a mango juice or instead of the nectar, even a juice instead would probably be a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
To sweeten it up a little bit. Allison hates it.
I'm not into this one.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'm still
But
gonna
she's
drink
still
it.
gonna drink it. She's like, I'm not into it, but it's like basically already touching her lips. I'm really not into it, guys.
I feel like I could like more, like other ones more.
Well, there's one with ice
Like
cream
I don't
in it later,
hate it,
so.
but it's not my favorite.
well, see, I probably like it because it is champagne. I'm not a big wine drinker, so. And I like peaches.
I feel like I would like it if it was sweeter.
Yeah. I feel like this recipe needs a little tweaking.
Yeah.
Oh, and if anybody needs to know the mango nectar, which I searched the grocery store for, because I'm like, where the fuck can you find mango nectar? It's with the in like the Latin foods aisle.
What?
Yeah.
They have a lot
Is
of
it
foods
Goya?
on.
Like Goya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this one is in Goya.
Okay.
But there was a Goya, but it was like a huge box. Or maybe they might be Goya, but they're just little cans.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably say switch out the mango nectar for a juice instead. If you like things more sweet,
yeah.
make that switch. And that alone would probably, change the, and there's so many different kinds of like sparkling wines or champagnes you can use. Just pull a sweeter. Not bad.
It's really not
Well,
bad.
like, it's not bad. I mean, it's
Kind of
okay.
like a snack too.
So what's
You're
everybody
chewing on it.
Yeah, right, you're I didn't eat lunch today, so this is great.
Chewing on some peaches here.
Millions of peaches.
I thought peaches came in a can, but these came in a bag.
President of the
Ooh-wee.
United States.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and I just got the frozen bag of peaches. The recipe calls for like your own peaches and peel them and blanch them and freeze them, and I'm like, that's
What?
why would you do that when you can just buy them at the grocery store?
They want you to freeze it.
Yeah.
You can
They buy 'em.
what you did,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
You bought
Yeah.
that makes no sense.
I will say this. I heard a commercial yesterday on the radio because I was listening to the radio for the first time in like months. There's a website called imperfectproduce.com. I've never heard of it.
I have
you
heard of
it?
this. Yes,
So much produce goes to waste like every day,
'Cause it
every
doesn't
year.
look like it's
it
supposed
doesn't
to.
right.
Mhm.
So apparently you can buy produce pretty cheap from this website.
Is it one of those that's like the box? Some of them like you just get
Yeah.
a random assortment of
Yeah,
produce.
and that's what I don't see. That's what I don't know. I texted my one friend about it because she really hates like people wasting food. So I figured this is like right up her alley. I would try it and get like there's like 3. You can do a small, medium, or large box, and then you can pick all veggies, all fruit, or like
A mix.
assorted, a mix. I was just like, well, what if I get something that either I don't know how to make because I'm like, I don't know. There's so much
you might
random
get stuff
shit
and
out
find
there.
new recipes though with these things that
I
you've
know,
never had
but it would
before.
be me. He wouldn't
Well,
eat
yeah, that's
it.
my problem too at my house.
Right.
Like Kevin doesn't eat
We
fruits or
should
vegetables.
buy produce.
We should like go in together and then we can just swap it. It needs to be
Yeah.
like a community thing.
Taylor and Kevin can make dinner tonight, right? We make dinner tonight, like not tonight, but you know what I'm saying?
we can
have the veggies.
Good yummy stuff, and they can have all
I
the.
feel
been
like
with
I'm not
this.
involved in this right now. You
Well,
guys are
you
like
could-
really
do you guys
going
eat?
about
You
this.
guys eat fruits and veggies?
No. Well, I mean, yeah.
Does Danny? As long as it doesn't have ranch.
Fruits, yes. Veggies are tough.
Sorry, there was a lot of peach in that.
You had to chew
It was like a lot. It was weird. It took a while to go down my throat.
That's what she said.
That's
There's a
what
lot
she
of
said for sure. So then you just come and have dinner with us
Okay.
every night, guys. Let's do it.
I want to live
It'll
on
be
a
fun.
compound with like people
Yeah.
I know.
It won't
And
be
we
a
can,
cult though, okay?
Hey, no cults.
Like
And we
sister
can,
wives.
Yeah, not exactly.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no one's sleeping with everybody's husbands. That part's not going to happen. But like, just like everybody like makes one thing and brings it to dinner. Like you just
Yeah.
make like one side, right? How great
The
would
potluck.
that be? Yeah,
Yeah.
potlucks
Yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
The trick is you
Awesome.
make enough so that everybody can take a little bit home, and then you have something for the rest of the week.
Yeah, you could like do it like
People,
food
everyone,
sharing.
I hate when people are like, just
prep.
just food prep. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it takes so much time.
No, because I
Yeah.
still have to do all the dishes.
Yeah.
Not doing it.
Okay, so what's the rating for this drink? Everybody out of 10.
Let me take another sip.
Chew it a little bit and swallow it.
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with a 7. It could be better.
Katie, where you at?
I'm over a 5.
Yeah. I think I'm at a 6.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6.
Yeah. Okay, so not great, but like we could do better next time if we made this drink again.
Yeah. So don't try it at home.
I mean, try it. Just
learn
adjust
from
it.
our not necessarily mistakes. We're following a recipe. We didn't even make the recommended amount. We literally cut the recipe in half.
Yeah. Okay. So, Allison, do you want to pick the next one?
Sure.
We're not even going to say what it is. I'm going to give you 2 sheets of paper, and then we're gonna.
All right, let me see.
We're gonna do it.
Pick one.
This one looks yummy.
Yeah. That's one. Okay. So we are going to make the blueberry cream wine slush. Okay. So this is blueberries, white wine, vanilla ice cream, and ice cubes. Jackie, we need ice cubes.
Okay.
All right. Go.
Yes.
All right, I got it.
And this one I'm excited about because it has ice cream in it, and that
me
sounds
too.
really good, right? Like,
Yeah.
It does.
it's like a dessert and alcohol and all in one.
Yeah.
Like it's like the
Everything
best of all
you
the
need.
food groups.
Yep.
Basically.
Alcohol and dairy makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drinks have dairy in them though.
Yeah.
But this is only it's only a quarter cup of vanilla ice cream, and I wonder if it just like smooths it out a little
It
bit.
must be the cream, right?
Yeah.
The cream part of the whole thing.
Well, yeah, that would be the cream.
But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
for like the full
Cream.
recipe, and we cut that last one in half. So
No, this makes 1 slushy. Which so we'll probably maybe I don't know what we're gonna do. We got to figure out the math. I wasn't prepared for math today.
who can do
We'll
math?
figure it out.
Who can do math?
Yeah. So we're gonna do this.
Well, multiply it by 5. Whatever it is, multiply it by
Yeah,
5.
but we're not gonna drink a whole one. Maybe we will. I'm probably
Maybe
not
we
gonna
will.
drink a whole one. I didn't eat today, so I don't really want to drink
Yeah.
a whole one. I did not prepare
I'm
well for
feeling
this
good,
segment.
and I did eat.
We can
today.
pause and put some cool music on real quick and make new drinks if you
Yeah,
want.
let's do that.
You want to do that?
Let's do
All
that.
right, we'll be right back.
Take a little break.
And we're back with slushy number 2. Who is ready to take a sip?
Excited about
Has
this
anybody sipped it yet?
Maybe. Like,
Go.
Allison put her tongue
I
in
put
it.
my tongue in it.
Try to.
That's what she definitely what she said.
Yay! I got one. Speaking of,
It's good.
Putting your tongue
what
in
did I
things?
just say?
Yeah.
No.
This reminds you of tongue something?
Well, no. I mean, it
What are
reminds
you
so
tonguing?
I've been seeing, that Netflix is taking The Office. I'm taking this completely,
That's what we do here.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
relatable.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Cheers. Of course, I think about Danny when
Yeah.
they're taking
He
The
was
Office
mortified.
off. Right. Oh, I bet.
Cancel
I
Netflix.
bet.
That's what he said.
Cancel.
I feel like something's
not
going to
until
have to pick it up.
2021, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a little bit.
Right. Yeah. They gave everybody notice at least.
Yeah.
But, he doesn't own all of it. Already.
No, but you know what? It's hard because I don't even know if we have a DVD player, to be completely honest with you.
What about like do you have Xbox, don't you?
In the den,
Oh yeah,
but like on the big TV, we don't.
might have to get one now.
Well, yeah. Yeah. That could be like a Christmas present. 2021.
Yeah, because it's January 2021, I think.
The good news about that is that Netflix is losing The Office, but it'll be on the NBC.
Yeah, they're
app.
streaming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have cable or you have NBC already,
You're
you'll be
still
able to
good.
stream it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the blueberry cream wine
Guys,
slushy.
it's banging.
This is pretty
Really
good.
good.
Okay, so let me go over the ingredients. I think I might have already done
I
that.
like, don't know how to.
I don't know how to drink it either. I'm getting all
I feel like I
my
need
face.
You definitely need like a spoon or a straw with this one.
I have straws. Do you want me to get them?
Yeah, can you do that? You can do that.
All right.
Yeah, put Taylor to work. So
He's
this is
taller, he can reach 'em
for
better.
one wine slushy, which we tripled the recipe. Would be a significant amount. Half a cup of frozen blueberries, half a cup of white wine, your choice. We chose Moscato for this. Quarter cup of vanilla ice cream. Simple syrup is optional. I did not get it. That's half an ounce, and then 4 ice cubes.
I think you can make your own simple syrup by just literally boiling water with sugar in it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But
I used to do it all the
Hit
time.
me with the straw.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very nice straw.
We bought them like 3 years ago and we still have a shit.
Mhm.
It works perfectly.
That's what we were
Stir
missing.
it.
We needed a straw.
Yeah, you gotta stir.
This is really good. I feel like I'd have to watch with my kids around on this one because I feel like they'd be like,
would-
oh look, it's like ice cream.
Well,
Or like a
'cause
milkshake.
You don't really taste. You don't taste any alcohol.
Mm-mm.
That's the best kind of drinks.
Yeah, I think I almost gave myself a brain freeze. I gotta take it easy.
It's really good.
Yeah, this isn't bad.
This is really good.
We have any left? I'm just kidding.
Give my blueberry.
I've stolen my face.
Oh Lord!
Got it.
Whose idea was this?
Oh, there's
What do
the
you-
brain freeze.
What do you guys rank this one? Out
Oh,
of
it's a
10.
painful brain freeze.
I'd actually probably give this one at least an 8.
I was going to say 8.
Yeah, I think it's a solid 8.
Yeah.
Would anyone tweak anything?
I feel like it can be just a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Maybe
we
more.
used Moscato, so you
That
can't
is
really
sweet.
go sweeter than that, right?
No.
I mean,
Well,
you
I
could-
mean, maybe sweet with something else. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe
the
just
simple syrup
syrup.
makes
Yeah.
the difference.
It
Yeah.
could. Maybe they shouldn't do it as an optional ingredient.
I used to make my own.
I mean, and you could do this with any fruit as well, not just blueberries.
What kind of wine did it call for? Did it say?
It just says white wine. It
White
doesn't.
wine.
Yeah,
Okay.
could be anything.
Hmm.
This would be really good with strawberries. Is like a strawberry cream.
It
That
would.
could be good
Yeah,
Mhm.
because blueberries aren't super sweet. So if you wanted sweeter, you may want to change the fruit
True.
instead of the other ingredients. Because then, if you picked a sweeter fruit, you could do it
Yeah.
that way.
like
Right.
don't go using kiwi. That'd be weird.
That would be weird.
Oh, I love kiwi though.
I know, but not in this. But no, this is actually really good. It feels refreshing. Taylor, did you want to try a sip? I know you're not into fruit, but it had ice cream in it. It has wine in it. All right, be that way.
It's not chunky.
Yeah, no, this isn't chunky. It has a little specks in it because
give me a little sip.
that's what was on Allison's tooth.
Yeah.
Damn it.
For sure.
Blueberries always get stuck in your teeth.
Mm-hmm.
It was the worst.
Not bad, right?
Or your
It's not
tail-
bad. It's actually not bad. It's
See?
not terrible, I should say. It's not terrible. I'd rank it if I liked fruit more, I would give it a higher rank. So I'm not really
What's
gonna
your
rank
non-fruit loving rank for those people who aren't into fruit?
it. If you're not into fruit, you're gonna hate this. I give it a 2.
Hater.
But see, it's not a 1 though. I give it a 2 because it's nice, it's cold, it's refreshing. I only had a sip and I would probably not take more than that. But if I was into it, I'd be way more into
He's
it.
also not into mashed potatoes, guys. He takes seriously
Weirdo.
the
Let's
tiniest
not
bite.
get all
Mashed
into
potatoes
this.
are like my favorite food to play with.
My thing is like I'm not
I
big
eat them
on
very methodically.
as far as drinks are concerned. I'm not big on pulp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm
Oh,
not
yeah, I
big
don't
on
like-
pulp.
yeah.
So if you
I'm
don't
the
like
same
pulp,
way.
then this might affect you differently.
I mean,
you know
you could
what
always just try wine and ice cream
Yeah, that I might try.
And
That you
simple
might-
syrup.
and simple syrup. Yeah,
You definitely need something else to bring that sweetness out.
some chocolate syrup. Get like a chocolate ice cream.
I feel like you'd have to do red wine, right?
I don't like red wine.
I hate red wine too. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. I mean, if I had to pick between red and
There
white,
are
I'd definitely choose
chocolate
white.
flavored. Aren't there chocolate? There's red wine.
I just feel like chocolate and red wine go together, right?
a little bit
Isn't
richer.
that what they say?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not the
They-
wine expert. Anyone?
They-
Yeah.
No.
Okay, don't
I
shake
drink
your
like
head at
one
me.
kind of wine. That's it. And that's like that's all.
I could be completely wrong, but I think that dark chocolate and red wine
Yeah.
are
Yes.
supposed to be like compatible as far as
Same
like,
with like
your
steak and red
palate
wine.
goes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
We should definitely have grilled some steaks while having these slushies.
I was gonna bring like snacks. And then I'm like, we'll all be chewing then on the that
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, everyone would hate that.
Allison's dying
Favorite
to do it.
recipe.
She's like,
Her favorite episode. Go back and listen to it
Like,
over and
Jesus.
over again. God, that chew was so
Jesus,
good.
Mary, and Joseph. So real quick, you actually, Allison, went to go strawberry picking, but strawberries
Yeah.
are not in season.
Yeah.
I never
Fail.
pay attention to what is and isn't in
Yeah.
season.
I thought I still had time. Nope. It stopped like the beginning of June.
So you're about a month late.
That's what she said.
Let's just be inappropriate all show.
Can we do that? We are drinking.
We're already doing it. I know. It just naturally comes out the second there's some alcohol that touches my lips.
So you're a month late, Allison. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So we had an option of like peaches, blueberries, and red raspberries. So we did red raspberries.
Now, is anyone in your house actually going to eat those raspberries?
Blake ate more than he picked.
Ah,
Yeah. So
good.
and Summer got the hang of it, so it was really cute.
Where'd you go?
Came Give me another drink, guys. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Highland Orchards.
Gotcha.
Which actually is like really changed a lot. Like they had food trucks, they had music,
really?
they had the beer garden open.
I haven't
It
been
was
up
a
there
lot
in
of fun.
forever.
Should have asked Allison to bring back that beer.
They were out when we had asked.
Oh, really?
Which one? What beer do you guys want?
The donut one.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to take some up to, we're going to New York this weekend. So,
Oh, the
Before
Dunkin'
the job.
Donuts one that tastes like coffee.
The Highland Orchards
Apple cider,
apple cider donut one.
Those
Okay,
things are
gotcha.
so good.
Well,
Are you drunk?
you a mess.
Stop. So I found honeycomb. I've been looking everywhere for it.
Did you
I
buy
want to
it?
try it. So it was $25.
Well,
How
guys.
badly do you
Like
want to
for
try
12
it, Allison?
ounces. I
Oh.
need to buy diapers.
Yeah.
This was in my head. I had it in
Priorities.
my hand and I was like, all right, $25 for 12 ounces or diapers.
Start potty training that kid. Priorities, Allison. Come on.
So I let it go. First place I ever found it. I
Do you know
try
they
it so
make
bad.
a chocolate with honeycomb in it?
Really?
I saw it at Wegmans and I thought of you.
What?
Yeah.
What, like a
It's like a chocolate bar
with honeycomb
with
inside.
honeycomb inside.
Raw honeycomb.
I don't know.
I have to look for it.
Just saying. I saw
I did
honeycomb.
try. I did try those Japanese ice cream maki treats.
Are those little balls?
Like, yep, with the
Balls.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
it had like it's like a rice, not a rice.
a something.
It's something around there, like a dough.
Yeah. No, I know.
Okay.
I'm not like a huge fan of they're like okay.
You had it.
I don't
before?
even know what you're talking
Yes, I have
about.
had them before.
Oh wow!
They sell them at Wegmans.
They sell
got mine from
everything at
Target.
Wegmans.
I got it from Target.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where have I had those? I know. I think I was at some sushi place in like DC,
Okay.
and they had those
It
as
wasn't
like
bad.
a treat at the end.
Very
or
rich.
Something.
Can't really have more than one,
Yeah.
but yeah. So searching honeycomb still. If anybody out there knows where I can get it,
Hit us up.
For less than
yeah,
$25.
I'll pay like $13 for it.
That's a really weird number to
Yeah.
throw out.
I think it's because I saw it on Amazon when I searched. It was $13.
Well, I think you have your answer.
Whole Foods or Kimberton Whole Foods.
I know. I need to try. I need
Yeah.
to look there.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would have that.
I would think so.
Maybe you should stop there before you go to Kohl's after this.
Yeah,
All
Whole
right.
Foods is right across the street.
Well, if I do, then I'll have a video for you guys.
Yeah, do that.
Buy it and then do it in your car with a video.
Oh my God, it'd be a sticky mess. That's what she said.
What's new? It's a regular Sunday for Allison. Wait, what else did everyone do this weekend? We normally
We never talked about
I know
that.
because we
Yeah.
went right into the wine slush.
I was like, we had like a 12-hour day yesterday from start to finish. We had to
Work.
like drop Kevin's car off. There was a total fail on both Kevin and I's part, right? Like, so we're waiting for Kevin to drop his car off for inspection, something. I don't know. He couldn't find his registration. Come to find out that he had the registration. He just didn't realize it was a 2-year registration. He assumed it was expired.
Hmm.
So it was a whole fucking thing. He's cursing and rah, 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 whatever.
he's being Kev about
He's
it.
he's being Kev about it. It was pissing me off. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. And I knew there was a Dunkin' Donuts on 30. And I didn't know exactly where it was because I don't really go in that area very much. Because it was like, so I'm like, oh, so I take a left out of the car place and I'm like, I know it's here somewhere on the right. Like me and the boys. And now I'm like going far. Like I'm almost in Paoli at this point. I'm like, I feel like I had to have passed it, right? So then Kevin calls, says he fucked up. He was an idiot. So I have to go back now and pick him up. I'm pulling up and I realize the Dunkin' Donuts is like, you can see it from the parking lot of the car place. It's like to the
my
right.
God.
I had passed it. And I was like, oh, and then the boys are, of course, giving me a hard time. And Jackson's like, Mom, great fail. Thanks, buddy.
Shush your mouth,
Yeah.
kids.
Great job.
Did you get it though? Did you get your coffee?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I stopped.
Kev can definitely still wait. So
And then we helped a friend move. There was that crazy fucking storm yesterday,
Yeah.
which was fun. And then we went to a friend's house for dinner. And then so we started at 8:30 and like got home at 8:30. And my kids were
exhausted.
done. And it was
Good.
so fucking hot yesterday. Ugh.
Yeah, but that rain definitely cooled it off.
Yeah, it did. It was
And
nice.
it doesn't always happen when it rains here. Like
Sometimes it makes it
you're
worse.
like, ugh.
It's like
Didn't it
humid,
just rain?
muggy after, but yeah, it was nice.
We went and celebrated. So my neighbors growing up, they're like my second family. Their mom just turned 99 yesterday.
She looks amazing.
Dude,
I would never have believed that woman is 99 years old.
She's simply amazing.
She doesn't look a day over 65.
She's my inspiration. I want to be her when I grow up.
I heard her say yesterday to some of the other relatives that she's like, you guys keep getting older. I keep getting younger. She's like, I'm hot.
That's hot.
She's I'm hot.
And then she was eating, and she had to put more lipstick on when she was done.
Yeah.
And she looked right at me. She's like, "This is for you. This is for you." I'm like,
I gotta watch out.
yeah.
I gotta watch out. Someone's coming from a
She's
man.
fantastic. So fantastic.
So I graduated college 12 years ago, and my college graduation party, everyone was, well, I say everyone, a lot of people were shit-faced drunk. I was probably the drunkest girl at the party, as it should be. It's my party. But they came, my mom, Helen, and Rosie, had them doing keg stands. We were all playing flip cup. And then my mom, Helen, was like, I used to do this with whiskey. And we're like, no, you didn't. Sit down, Helen, you're drunk.
But she would have been, 87?
Yeah. So yesterday she looked at one of her girlfriends and she's like, you want some whiskey? I got some whiskey.
Oh my God.
She loves whiskey. She's
Life
cute.
goals.
So maybe
She's
that's
dope.
what
I can see why you wanna
we
be
all
her.
should start to drink is whiskey. 'Cause
Whiskey.
It seems to be working.
Yeah. Yeah, she's great. I
Ask her
definitely
what her
would.
secret of life was.
Whiskey.
No.
Whiskey.
Yeah, I think it's
whiskey.
whiskey.
I'll go and go with whiskey.
Yeah.
But dude, she dances everything. She was at my wedding. She got down. She had her cane and everything. She still dances.
99. That's
That's-
impressive.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to be alive that long.
I think I do. So many kids you
if
can
I
teach.
If I could be that healthy at 99,
Well, yeah.
then okay. But I don't want to be
Right.
have to
Considering
be in
I'm
bed all the
falling apart
time
at
and-
34,
right. It's not promising.
My
for
body-
99. Let's
my
be
body
honest.
won't make it to 99. My brain might, but my body won't make it to 99. I already feel 80. So that's that.
That's old.
What else? You guys saw each other at
so-
a wedding.
I didn't know that Katie was going to be there. Katie didn't know that I was going to be there.
That's funny. So first I saw Katie's pictures on Facebook and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, Larry got married. I'm like, I know Larry from high school and whatever. And then I'm scrolling through and I know you were at a wedding and then all of a sudden I see the picture of the two of you together. I'm like, they were at the same wedding.
it was
I knew
crazy.
It didn't even dawn on me. I
sat
sat
at the
there
same
because I was
table.
like, I knew obviously which
nice.
wedding you were going to. And then I sat there and I was like,
Where
Wait a
was that
minute.
wedding?
Allison's getting tagged in pictures that Tiffany's tagging, and that's Larry. And then you texted me the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yes.
what the? I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, they are at the same wedding.
Well,
That's
I
so
said we
funny.
need to take this picture so I can send it to Jackie.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
why I took the picture.
Need proof.
It was in Limerick.
Oh, okay.
It was
It's
like
called the Gatsby's?
Limerick. Yeah, it was the Gatsby, and then it was like the weddings,
like the
and
Great Gatsby.
formal. It was kind of decorated on the inside a little
Yeah.
bit like that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
The ceremony I thought was a little bit weird because in the background there was these buildings and I was like, well, that's not pretty.
Yeah.
But, you probably couldn't see them from all angles. But the inside looked really nice.
Funny, I
It
actually
was,
had that same
yeah.
thought. I'm like, that's a really nice picture of them walking back down that little
Yes.
aisleway. But then I was like, that building in the background's
It
kind
looks
of
like an apartment building or something.
yeah.
They should
Part of
put
me
a
thinks that they should put a
fence.
fence up.
Yeah.
The actual outside of the building, or like
Where the
around
ceremony
it?
was.
Where the ceremony part
There was a house.
There
There
was
was
a
a
house,
random
yeah.
house up there that.
But this didn't look like a house. This was definitely looked like some sort of industrial type building, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because we must have seen the same
Yes.
picture. Because I just remember being like, oh, that building kind of ruins the shot a little bit. I mean, they still look great. You know what I mean?
yeah,
but
yeah.
just the background.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, 'cause there
I
was
just
a
feel
weird
like
house over here
the
and then, like,
property
the
should
weird
just
building over there.
put up
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
fencing. Because even if the building stuck up a little bit above the fence, it would take
Or even
the
just
fence
add
would
some
take a lot.
trees or add some
just
to put a little bit of a barrier.
Shrubbery.
Or for shade would have
Shrubbery.
been nice.
Yeah.
Was it,
It
like
was
in the middle of
well,
nowhere?
it was the hottest day
Yeah.
of the year so far.
Did you
It was
guys
like
get that
92.
storm?
It
Right
happened
after.
right after.
Yeah.
we
Oh,
went
thank God.
inside.
Yeah, they got
Literally right
real
after.
lucky. Yep.
Did it rain Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, for only for a little bit though.
Like, I don't know.
It downpoured.
Yeah,
but
it
it was
was-
only for like 20 minutes or so,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah, yeah. So the ceremony happened, and we all walked inside, and I was about to walk into. No, I was walking in. No, I was about to walk into like the actual reception area when I see. I'm like, wait a second.
Wait, what are you doing
Yeah,
here?
I literally went up to her and I was like, what are you doing here? I don't know. It was, but
That was
yeah, it was
Tiffany's
just small
date
world.
because her
Yes.
husband's deployed. So she's like, you want to go to a wedding with me? And I was
Yeah.
like, sure.
Yes.
So I had to make sure I was like a great wedding date. And she's like, do you want to go to a wedding with me in September? I was like, I nailed this.
Nice.
Yeah. She asked me to go to another one.
Now, did you put out at the end of the night?
People must have thought like we were dancing together, like slow dances. And I'm like, people are probably like,
Look at that
those
cute lesbian
lesbians
couple.
over there.
They're so
They invited
adorable.
lesbians.
There's probably definitely people there judging you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She fed
Like,
me cupcakes.
look at these people
It was kinda
ruining
weird.
America. Aw, just kidding.
No, it was a lot of fun.
You'd be a cute lesbian.
Well, on that note,
On
That's
that
what
note-
she said.
On that note, we will take a quick commercial break. We're going to make our third and final slushie, and we do have to say goodbye to Katie. Unfortunately, she's an adult and she has adult things to do. So,
Yes,
so
I
you're
do.
stuck with us, guys.
Thanks for
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
and,
thanks,
and helping
Katie.
us taste test.
Thank you for,
yeah.
I kind of just budged my way in here. So thanks
no,
for
but
letting me do that.
anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
thank
love
you.
guests. We
Open
don't have a
door
lot
policy.
of guests. So,
Wonderful. Well, I'll be here again.
yeah. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
So you've been listening to the Might Be News Network, but you still can't get enough each week? Become our patron on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/MBN Network to become a patron and get exclusive content now. For as little as $5 per month, you'll get access to extended episodes of all your favorite shows, as well as perks including MBN merch and monthly giveaways. Just want to support the network? Become a patron for as much or as little as you'd like. Patreon.com/MBN Network. 2 hours of bonus content each week guaranteed. Your contributions will help make the Might Be News Network bigger and better than ever before. Patreon.com/MBN Network.
Welcome back to Relatable Radio. Again, mbnnetwork.com, patreon.com/MBN Network. Like, just do it.
You can also find Relatable Radio on Facebook at Relatable Radio. I think it's that simple.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like, is there an underscore? I don't even know.
There is. I just looked it up. Maybe I should know this. I will say that, yeah, it's at Relatable Radio. We just hit 100 followers, but we don't
Whoop, whoop.
promote it a lot. So that's like, but still,
Yeah, that's good.
100. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I'll
awesome.
randomly go online and just start asking people to like the page.
Yeah.
Like, who haven't I harassed in a while?
Yeah.
And we share stuff from the show. We share the show when it comes out. We'll do little things sometimes, like these great wine recipes that we will share on the Facebook. So check it out. Hit us up. If you have anything you want us to talk about, or you want to talk to us directly, that's how you can reach us.
Also, shout out to Dave Lewis. He's the winner of our monthly giveaway.
Winner.
On Patreon.
Winner.
Really it's a pretty awesome prize, too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about that?
He wins the Captain America picture
Yep.
by what is the name of it? I had his business card right over here.
I know. And it
Anyway,
might be over there.
It's a
now.
business card thing.
I think it's to you. Yeah. No, that's not it. Fail.
Fail.
I cleaned. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Dave
Nothing's
Lewis.
where it was.
Dave Lewis wins the Captain America picture, made with the script of the first Avengers movie. Callie Grammer.
really-
Callie
yes.
Grammer is the name. At Callie Grammer. Go there on Instagram. Check out everything else he's got.
He's got an Etsy page
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Those are really cool. I
It's
just
really
like the
cool how they
concept
do
of that.
the yeah.
I've seen ones that people do of books, and it's like a illustration of the book, and it's all the words from the book.
That's
too.
crazy.
It's super cool.
Like how people can be creative enough to like know that and then know how the words have to be
Mm-hmm.
to get the I don't know.
Yeah.
Blows my mind.
I got this cool little spinny wheel on my phone, and that's how I did the
Yeah, he
drawing.
spun that hard.
hmm
I'm like, what are you on Wheel of Fortune?
The app is actually called Spinny Wheel. It is.
So simple.
So month one done. More
Yeah.
winners next month,
Yep.
and every month. If you are
And now,
Patreon.
now everybody is eligible to get in on the giveaways. Originally, the bronze level
if
wasn't.
I had
now
known
they are.
that, I would have just signed up for the bronze level.
Now you get 2
Mhm.
entries. Bronze get 1, silver 2, gold 3.
Winners.
Baller.
You.
So
Yeah.
do it. Patreon.com/MBN Network.
And you get all the bonus content, which is always great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We're figuring out how to do more of that. So
That's right. So this week is 4th of July.
Mhm.
So Does everyone have plans? Like, what do you normally
I've got
do?
nothing this year because it's awkward. I feel like this year's a weird.
Well, it's on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, we go to our community pool and they have a huge 4th of July party. The DJ is the DJ from your wedding. She comes
Oh,
every year.
Nice.
And there's games and we spend the day. They have
Is it on the
hoagies.
4th?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. And like last year, I won 3rd place. I had to have one of the boys on my back, and you have to go from one end of the pool to the other.
Oh, you got
And
that.
you have to like run.
Mhm.
And I got 3rd. Landon's
So have you
arms
been-
were like, he was like, Mom, you're pulling too tight. I'm like, hold on.
We're
We got
winning this thing. So
yeah.
are they do that every year?
Yeah, they have prizes.
So have
water
you guys
balloon
been
toss.
practicing?
Was there a prize for 3rd or no?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you win?
Yeah. I think there's like a big, like, baby pool full of like toys they can pick out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
nice that your community does that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And then we'll probably go to the fireworks, but Danny has to work midnight now.
Oh,
I know.
Well,
Shitty.
is it supposed to rain?
probably.
I mean, I
How it
looked
goes.
last week and it just looked like rain at the later half of the week, and I was like, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40% chance of rain on Thursday and Friday and Saturday and
Oh
Sunday.
God, here we go.
Yeah, I
There we
have
go.
off. Oh, that sucks. My brother's getting married on Saturday. I'm looking at the weather and I'm like, this does not look good. Yeah, I had off on Friday because of my brother's wedding. And I have no plans right now. And I don't think I even need to have off on Friday anymore, but I have off now. So whatever, I'm keeping
Yeah.
it. My big plans are to clean my house and I'm really excited about it. And that's horribly sad.
I cleaned this morning. I didn't even listen to music. I had the TV on and I like ate a bowl of cereal and had some tea, and I was like, get cleaning.
Yeah. Like my house, and my back's been fucked up for the past 2 weeks. So it's made it even worse because I'm not even
Dude,
keeping up with
That's
anything,
why.
I feel like. And so it's like I got family coming into town and staying at our house this weekend. And I'm
You gotta
like,
do it.
the house, like the bathrooms are gross, like the kitchen, like I feel like I really want to clean my, I just want to get it.
Yep,
like,
get in
everything
there.
needs
Yeah.
to be cleaned, wiped down, or ugh.
And it'll
I
be
haven't
nice
done it
not
so
to
long.
have, people in the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
we
My goal on Friday.
we both have injured backs. We've been seeing a chiropractor. So I am actually to the point now where I'm like, I can lift and move things within reason. I carried some posts across the street at work, and I was like, if these were any heavier, it would have been a bigger vision. There was only 2 posts and they were wrapped together. So I didn't have to struggle
Yeah.
with them. And they're not that heavy, and ordinarily I'd be fine. But because my back is still so freshly coming off of injury and is still not
You have to be
completely
so
healed,
careful.
I have to
One
be
wrong
careful.
move and you're done.
Yep.
We went to help a friend move yesterday, and Kevin really was there. He was there to help them move and all the furniture and all the guys and whatever. And I kind of felt
Amy's
like
just
an
labeling
asshole.
all the boxes. That's
I
probably
didn't
what
even
you're
do
doing, right?
anything, because there was nothing for me to
Yeah.
really do,
Yeah.
and they weren't really unpacking anything. And I'm I kind of felt like an asshole because I'm I'm not not helping. She knew I was hurt, and it wasn't
Yeah.
about me coming over to help. I just wanted to see her and see the new house and whatever. And I kind of felt awkward the whole time because I'm
Yeah.
Not really pulling my
Right,
weight
right.
here, but it's also
Here.
not really my responsibility.
But she's pregnant, so she wasn't doing anything either.
Yeah.
So I'm we can just hang out together.
Yeah.
So
You're
yeah.
there for moral support.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine, right? It's fine. Whatever.
I know. Heather's getting ready to move. She's moving all this week. And she was put out a Facebook thing, anyone around to help me move. And I'm like, I
Crickets.
would, but I can't. No, people I think offered.
Did they?
But I was like, I can get you boxes. I always have a ton of boxes from work. So she actually had to meet up with me at the chiropractor's to get, because she sees the same guy we see. And she left sandals at my house the last weekend. So I was like, I have your sandals and I have boxes. Come meet me there and be on your way,
So Taylor, you went to the chiropractor too for the first time?
I did.
Whoa.
Um,
Whoa.
Allison's drunk.
Whoa.
She's spilling things.
Whoa.
How fast is your heart beating right now?
Mine's beating very
Sorry, guys,
fast.
Sorry. It's just water.
So Taylor,
A whole lot of water.
first time you've been in the chiropractor?
Yes.
Did you think they were going to kill you? Sketch you out a little bit.
It definitely sketched me out. I was definitely terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it feel amazing?
Yeah. I liked it. Like the first time was just the evaluation, and I got a really good massage out of the deal, so that was nice. Second time I went, massage was great again, and then they started cracking shit, and that was kind of wild.
Yeah.
But instant relief.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
My lower back's all fucked up, and like I was like, I got this. I don't want to spend the money. I'm fine. I can handle it. I'll be good. And like by the end of the weekends, I'm fine, and it's work. It's sitting in the chair, and like I can't. Sitting hurts, and standing hurts if for too long, but standing hurts less. So like I stand a lot now.
I swapped out my computer chair for like the regular, like if a guest comes and sits in my office, that chair, and I put a pillow behind me.
Yeah.
And then I just always make sure I have really good posture. It sucks.
I will say, so, I have like, all females do, like the girdle, like I call them salt. What do I call it? Whatever. That suck you in like a sausage when you're wearing a nice dress, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, your Spanx.
Yes. So that helps incredibly with if I wear that. It helps so much because it keeps
with your posture.
So it keeps me. And it makes my back feel 100 times better at the end of the day.
They make a contraption that you can wear.
A friend of mine has that at work because she has a lot of issues with her shoulders and her back because of sitting at a desk all the time. And she wears it, and it like that thing will, because it's like over your shoulders. You put it on, and it like pulls your shoulders back.
Up. Yeah.
But how it is, because she wears it like over top of her clothes, and not because she doesn't wear it all day.
I feel like I would wear it over top of my clothes.
Yeah, me too.
But it makes it look weird, and her boobs are like, hey, because
hey world.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Should probably invest in something
actually
like
the chiropractor said when he was reviewing like the stances, they take the pictures and stuff, and he's like, I'm surprised considering you sit at a desk that you're not more far off, like up in the head and neck area, like my center line versus where I sit, where the red line versus the green line wasn't that far off. It got really bad at my back because that's what was injured. But I'm like, I put my screen a certain way. Because you shouldn't be, you know what I mean? You should be looking at head on. Don't be looking up. Don't be looking down.
Yep.
I try to sit. My biggest thing is my feet. I always tend to put them behind my chair.
Yep.
And then I'm like, stop it, because then I can feel it pulling my lower back. So then I'm like, put them in front of you, and then they slowly creep back. I'm like,
I have two screens at work, which my chiropractor is always like, oh, it's not good. Sorry.
Do you need it?
I do.
Okay.
I need to get a standing desk. A bunch of people at work have them. They're a little bit expensive though, but you can be down and then you click a button and everything rises up so you can stand up and work. I've been putting that off because I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't need one, but I really need one. I really do, because it's too hard on my back.
I thought about getting a medicine ball instead of a chair, but then I was at Kohl's and I found it's just this like semicircle thing that you can inflate it more if you need to. I haven't had it the need to do it. But you just sit it, and it's like got like the little bumps on it. It's almost like a sensory seat, if you will, but it's supposed to help engage your core.
Do you sit just on that, or is that something you put over top of a seat?
I put it on the seat.
On the seat. Gotcha.
But it's hilarious because once people sit down and they're like, what is this? I'm like, yeah. It took a while. Like, it was definitely weird to get used to, because I was like, I feel like my butt feels a little sore from sitting on it at first because you're just not used to it.
Your butt sore? Yeah. It happens.
It happens, guys.
Going to the chiropractor, though, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Life-changing.
But
it, like, for people who have never done it and are kind of scared of it, as somebody who was terrified of it, there's nothing to be scared of.
No.
Except for your bank account. Because realistically, like, for 90% of the people who would go or would need to go, it's not a one-stop shop.
No.
Because the problem is
I want you
that
back
they're
twice
fixing
a week for the
issues.
next 6 weeks.
Right. They're fixing issues that are going to go bad again because your muscles think that they're doing the right thing because they've been doing the same thing for so long. So it takes time to retrain them and all that shit.
And
money. So that's a huge hit.
That's why I've been avoiding it.
It's worth it if you can afford to go and you have back problems or neck problems or shoulder
2020. I'll vote for whoever says chiropractor care is free.
Oh my God.
Forever. That's who I'm voting for.
Yep.
Or at least not a specialty.
Does insurance cover that?
It's like any insurance. It kind of barely covers it. And it's probably cheaper with no insurance than it is going through your insurance.
It's 100% cheaper to go not in insurance, because our insurance wants them to charge us $140 per session. It doesn't even cover all of their services, so we'd still have to pay them out of pocket. We pay them $75 per session, and it covers everything.
Yeah.
Insurance is a scam.
But they did give me like, oh, well, if you want to prepay for these sessions now, I can give you a 15% discount. So it's like, do it. I'll find a way to pay my credit card off.
Yeah.
So, because I think they wanted to see me twice a week for about, I think it was close to 6 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah.
So like the week of July 22nd.
I've never gone the full amount that they always want me to.
Yeah.
Ever.
Well, we're going to see what happens. Like I am already feeling so much better. I know I'm not nearly back to where I need to be, but this is livable. Like there was the longest time where I was like miserable because I'm like, is this the new normal for me? Like when does the actual pain stop?
Yep.
So apparently about 3 weeks in to seeing the chiropractor, because it took me about a week to finally be like, all right, I need to see someone for this.
Yeah.
So
Allison has a ghost story, but before we do that, I just want to backtrack for a second. We're going to Rochester, New York for 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Going up to see my parents. And I'm looking at the weather because you brought that up for around here. I'm looking at the weather up there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, thunderstorm.
Oh, jeez.
Because the thing is, well, it might be good for Finn because that might mean
hopefully there's no fireworks.
He doesn't mind thunderstorms, but he hates fireworks. Mm-hmm. And these middle of the week 4th of Julys are bullshit because people set fireworks
all week. I heard him last night.
Garbage.
Yeah, I heard him
sucks.
last night.
I don't care, but Finn it really bothers him. Anyway, we're also thinking about if the weather's nice, we're going to take a day trip up Saturday to Niagara Falls because we've never been there before, and we have our passports now.
Fancy.
I've been to Niagara Falls.
Well, I've never been there before. We've never been there together.
How long does it take?
I was also
to get
19,
there?
so.
It's an hour and a half from my parents' house. So
okay. I see.
It would be 9 hours from right here. Probably.
6.
While we're speaking of vacations, can we talk about the schedule for the network? The upcoming break? Are we not talking about that yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Just throwing that out there.
You guys are going to have to wait.
Good tease. Go to Patreon.
If you're a Patreon subscriber, you'll know.
Go listen to Might Be News last week on
for
Patreon.
What did you call it?
The state of the network address.
Yes, the state of the network address.
So presidential of you.
What can I say? So, but yeah, we'll talk about that probably in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
I want to let the Patreon people sit on that for a little while.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, because we're talking about 4th of July stuff, there's a way to do fireworks without the noise. Do we really need the noise?
The explosion kind of is essential, I think, for the firework.
No. They do make silent ones where you like there's no noise.
That'd
maybe
be cool.
like when they first go off, but I don't think
that would be as cool though. I think fireworks like the sound and the
because my nieces hate it. They hate loud noises ever since they were little. Like when
tell them to get over it.
You can't. They've had because they had bad ear infections. I think that's why. So they just have.
Do they wear the big headphones and the ears? Yeah, no noise canceling.
The one time we sat by Target and watched like Community Day fireworks, and it was like echoing off the buildings, and it makes it even worse. Yeah, and they literally sat there covering their ears the entire time watching.
Just get the noise canceling headphones for them.
A lot of animals hate them. A lot of animals hate it, and I've also read there's been studies done that a lot of veterans with PTSD don't like it either.
Well, yeah. They can remind them of other.
Yeah.
And I know everyone's like, oh, society's become so sensitive. No, there's things that happen and we shouldn't make people suffer or animals suffer. Like literally dogs think the world is ending and that's really sad. Like Finn shakes so bad, guys. The first time he did it, I was like in tears because I felt so bad for him.
So
there's nothing
can never
I can
go to war. By the way, like that's just never not going to be for him.
No.
Well, and the crazy thing is,
he would be a good therapy dog.
Yeah.
Not a war dog.
Well, and the crazy thing is, too, is that, like, all right, like, I can tolerate Finn being scared one day, like, if 4th of July, cool.
Yeah, it's like,
But because it's on a Thursday, we're going to have fireworks on Wednesday. We're going to have fireworks on Thursday, Friday, probably Saturday, and even Sunday.
I heard last night,
that's
too.
corny. Yeah. I'm good on that. Like, I get that you can go down to Walmart and buy a box of dingleberry fireworks that don't even shoot in the air, but, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I get it. Whatever. Those people probably are rooting for England on Tuesday.
Yeah, sparklers are fine. You don't need to do anything crazier than sparklers.
Who cares?
They're fine.
All right, but we have 10 minutes left.
All right,
you
tell your ghost story.
Oh, yeah. So apparently there is a ghost in the basement of the new salon I work at.
Uh-oh.
I have never I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Sure.
All right.
How did you find out about this? Did people at your work tell you about it?
So Jess told me about it. Okay. And all the other girls know about it. And I will tell you, when I have to open up the basement door to kind of throw towels in the hamper, I get an eerie feeling. And I close shit so fast.
Did you have that feeling prior, or did you know right away about the ghost stories?
Well, I went down to the basement to kind of check out where washer dryer, and then Jess told me when we were down there, and I was like, we got to go. We can't be down here. If I do laundry, someone's coming with me.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was at work, and I was telling a client about it. And I was like, yeah, apparently there's a ghost downstairs in the basement. And not even seconds after I told her, one of the chairs broke. Screws came out of it. There was a metal where you put your feet just on the floor.
It just fell off.
Was somebody sitting in the chair?
She was sitting in the chair. She had lightly just kind of touched it. She's like, I didn't even put my foot on it. And she screamed after we all kind of yelped because it was so loud. I was like, and she's like, this screws are on the ground. I barely put my foot on this. And I was like, oh my God, it's the ghost.
Pissed him off, Allison.
I know. So I text Jess. I'm like, look, it fell apart. The screws are on the thing. And I told her the story. And she was like, welcome to Avante. And I was like, oh my God. I just experienced
Have the girls had other, I assume there's been other stuff that's happened?
Well, and I talked to the receptionist yesterday. She was like, oh yeah, I won't even go upstairs or anything until someone else gets here.
You're upstairs.
I'm all the way upstairs. Yeah. And she gets so freaked out that she waits till somebody else comes to kind of finish doing what she has to do. Yeah. Everyone's watch, there's nothing. And we're like, oh my God.
Older house. That house is ancient and it's in the middle of Westchester and it's
here's what
totally
I can tell
legit.
You. When we were in one building at work, I was newly in the position. So I was like, I'll come in on a Saturday. Let me just clean out the rest of this desk and really get it situated so I can come in rocking and rolling on Monday. That's when I loved my job. So I came in and I had headphones in, my iPod. And it wasn't very loud because I was just in case somebody pops in. And somebody did, the old office manager, she's still friends with everybody and she lives across the country now, but she had popped in because she was saying goodbye and everything and no one else was there, right? So she left and I'm there alone. And out of nowhere, loud, clear as day, heard something very loud crash, metal hitting the floor. So I one earbud out. I'm like, hello? Is anybody here?
I'd be out.
And no one, when you ask that question,
right.
What response are you really looking for?
Well, hopefully somebody be sorry, blah, blah, I just popped in or, some friendly.
I feel every time that you're in that situation, hello? And it's a flash to a horror movie, right? Where you're hello? And then there's cuts to some
I'm a friendly ghost. I just wanted to say, hey, welcome to the job. So I went, the fax room had a window to the production manager and he had cameras up. So I quick run in there. Well, I walked through to the warehouse. I was like, there was nothing, no noise, nothing. So I go back, I check the cameras. I'm like, nothing's moving, nothing's out of place. I look outside because we used to keep aluminum out front there. I'm like, nothing's fallen over. And if it did, it would have landed forward. And if it landed backwards, it would have hit grass and I wouldn't have heard that. So I don't know. And to this day, even Rob's been oh, I've definitely heard some weird things happen.
My sister claims that she saw dead people, really? Consistently.
Was this after The Sixth Sense came out?
And this was recently, actually.
Oh, which
my older sister, that she would consistently see dead people everywhere in her house when she was out, and there would be interactions with these people. They'd be chilling in her house,
what?
All time frames, all different kinds of people, are you okay? What is going on in your brain? She's always been a little weird, but and she's always had experiences. And I've been involved in some of those experiences and they were totally happened and true. And I totally believe in ghosts and completely 159%.
That's a weird.
And she's always been open to that, right? And I feel some people are just more susceptible to it than others.
Yeah.
But no, she for real,
That's crazy.
You know what? Has she ever gone to talk to, what's it, a medium? Is that where you're going to go talk to?
No, I don't think she has.
I think she should.
That'd be cool for someone
No,
to be
she
like,
probably-
no, you have a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they've told me that before.
Really?
Yeah. Like when I've had multiple different people, like I had a psychic tell me it once, and then the medium also brought it up. They said that what is it called when you kind of like free write, and it's this whole like, I don't know, thing that you're supposed to do and can do that, I don't know, whatever. But they're like, when you have a feeling about something, or when you are like, you'll just get really not depressed all of a sudden, but like you'll it's because there are things happening in the world that affect you. Things just
You're like sensitive, super heightened.
To things. Okay, that's weird.
Oh.
I don't know what that writing thing's called. I forget what it's called, but it's and like you write it, but then like people can come through when you write, and it's
okay.
We used to hold seances in my bathroom when we were. It was either late elementary school or like kind of early.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah,
we just lit candles, and I forget, we would just like summon ghosts. And then it must have been really windy, and I think something flew and hit my parents' garage door, which was metal. And we were like, okay, we got to go search the house. Someone's definitely in here. Because, that's what you do when you're dumb and young. And
yeah.
So we all went and grabbed some sort of a weapon, like the fire poker from the fireplace.
Yeah.
Hockey sticks. That was probably the number one thing, hockey sticks, because my brother played hockey. Maggie even tried hockey for a little bit. So there was definitely hockey sticks. And we went down to the basement, and no joke, there was a lamp. So the way that the light shined in, like the natural sunlight from these two little windows, the way that the lamp was, it looked like a person sitting on the couch, like dead center. And I started screaming. We all started screaming. We ran back up the steps. We called my neighbor down because my parents weren't home. We were home alone. And I was like, Rosie, you need to come down here. There's somebody definitely in the house. We freaked ourselves out that badly. My neighbor had to come down.
I just searched it. It's called automatic writing, also known as spirit writing. Psychic gift, and maybe the one of the easiest psychic abilities to develop.
Is this why you have all these notebooks?
Maybe. Maybe.
Wow.
It's a way to channel information, including predictions and prophecy and spirit energy through writing. It's the ability to allow intuition from outside you to flow through you. Automatic writing is a form of intuition that has been around for thousands of years. Blah, blah, blah.
That's really interesting. I've never heard of that.
I've had a couple ghost experiences.
Yeah.
One at Country where we work.
Yep.
Same type deal. I'm in there by myself overnight, super duper late, dark everywhere outside. Where we work, like, you go outside, it is pitch black. It's just
there's no lights or nothing.
Just dead dark. And you just hear crashes. You just hear loud noises like out of nowhere,
like
and nothing's there. Nothing's
I wonder
there.
if we've heard the same noise.
I'm sure we have, but I do not leave that place in the middle of the night without so I'll go out to the car, turn it on, pull it up to the door with the headlights on, and then get out of the car, go turn everything off, and then lock the door. It's just creepy. So there's light, because I freak out. The other thing I wanted to talk real quick is at my old house in Coatesville. You guys have been there.
Yep.
When we moved in, somebody was supposed to be sleeping in the attic. Like, they kind of redid the attic a little bit. It wasn't like a normal attic. And he lasted one night up there because it was just bonkers. Super cold randomly, like, just didn't feel right. And none of us knew what was up with the house. We just felt weird in there.
Yeah.
And then randomly, in a random drawer somewhere, we found a box.
Wasn't that like a significant amount of time after you'd moved in?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even a month after we moved in. And we opened a box, and it's a book. I'll never forget this as long as I live. There's a book by Larry King called The Power of Prayer. And the first thing you read about it is like loving your neighbor and all this stuff. So we're like, oh, like, if this is from the ghosts, they're trying to say that they like us, maybe. I don't know. But then there's like a photo album in there. And we're just like, well, we don't know who any of these people are. These are super old pictures, definitely 80s, maybe 90s, 70s. And we're just like, we have no idea who any of these people are. Crazy. Like, later on, like a few weeks after that, we have a party. We have some people over. and we're telling people about this, and it was related to the people in the photo album, and we found out that they were the people who owned this house before whoever was renting it to us. And we gave them the box, because we thought it was really neat that somebody knew them, and it was kind of like this thing that was supposed to happen. But over the years that we lived there, like doors would open, cabinets would open, all this shit. It was crazy.
It was crazy.
So weird.
Thank you all for listening, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed your drinks.
Yeah.
So
should have eaten beforehand.
Shout out to Katie for being here and everything.
Yeah.
And go to patreon.com/MBN Network if you want to keep listening. We got the segment coming up. I don't know
it's coming.
Go deep.
Yet. So deep.
Go deep.
Go deep.
We did receive some suggestions for a name. We need to
start
review them a little bit.
Yeah, we didn't
and
do
we'll
that.
say. Or maybe it's just going to be the segment.
Bye.
Bye.